What is going on, guys? It's David back at it here for another video today. And in this video, I want to talk about a topic that's kind of been on my head for a good while. And it involves using the internet and using social media and using the internet online, whatever it is, to, what would I say? Sorry, I need some peanuts over here. Fill in the gap for finding friendships, connections, people, relationships, love, whatever it might be, right? You have all these different apps, you have all these different forums, platforms. There's so many different options for finding people and interacting with them on the web. And so there's nothing wrong with that inherently, right? Off the top of my head, no, nothing wrong. Let me talk about something that very few people consider when they think about connecting with people on social media, or they're trying to get other people's attention and all that. And when it comes down to it, it's really when we post things on there, when we look at what other people are up to on social media or on the internet, a lot of it comes down to just attention, right? This goes for any business too, trying to sell to their potential target customers on the internet, right? It comes down to attention. But as in our own personal lives, is it really about the attention? Is it really about that? Think about that for 1 second. It's not really about the attention, is it? What do we really crave? Do we crave having a ton of attention? Now, some of us will answer yes to that, and that will be true in some cases, but what do most of us really want? When we're on the internet, when we're on a dating app, when we're on social media, talking to people, when we're on forums, on the internet, in comment sections, on YouTube, whatever it might be, what do we really crave? What do you think we really crave? It's not at all going to be attention. What do we all humans want to feel, when we're talking to other people? We want to feel understood. We want to feel loved. We want to feel a connection. There you go. That's what I'm trying to get at. You want to feel a connection with other people, and specifically other people that matter to you, that care about you, and that you also care about them just as much or equally as so. And the problem with trying to find connection on the internet, or an app, a platform, a blog, whatever it is, whatever method it is, because they're all just methods, tools, mechanisms of trying to find connection or connect with other people, right? Now, on the surface, it looks like we're trying to get attention. Yes, we are, a lot of times. But deep beneath that attention, we want to convert that attention into connection. And the problem with just relying on the internet and online, or just our modern methods of, talking and keeping up with people, is that you never really get the chance to, see that person in, the entire spectrum of who they are, right? When you're seeing words on a screen, those are just words on a screen. Sure, they convey energy and emotions, but even looking at a picture or a video, there's something about seeing a person face to face, hearing their voice on the phone, in a video call, and seeing their face even on that, and especially being able to be with that person or those people in person, face to face. There's just something about that. It's an old school way of looking at it, but the old school stuff works. It always has, always will. Because you can't outsource, you can't automate, you can't make a chatbot for human connection. I know I guess it doesn't really sound like practical advice on the surface, but it actually is if you think about it. We think that to solve our problems of feeling sad, depressed, or lonely, alone, is going to be solved by hitting up the internet, or hitting up people on the internet, or in the DMs on an app or something, right? That's great and all. That might be great to get initial contact with someone new, or someone you wouldn't have otherwise been able to get in contact with. But the real connection, the real feeling of belonging, connection, the things we all crave, is connection. The real way you get that is by interacting with them face to face, hearing their voice, seeing them for who they are. Just not even physically, mentally, spiritually. You can't get that full experience of another person unless you're actually with them, there, present in the moment, face to face. Now, you can simulate that and get most of that by, maybe watching a video, or being on a live video call, or seeing their face, or hearing their voice on a phone call or something. That's one way to do it. If, say, for example, I mean, I have friends, for example, who don't live near me at all. You know, I guess I kind of got this idea for this video today because I guess I was supposed to be on a video call with a friend yesterday. He knows who he is. He's probably gonna be watching this video shortly. Not calling him out at all. I'm just saying that's kind of what gave me the idea of this. So he doesn't live in the state. I could really drive down him, but long drive, even a further actually no, not a further flight, but I can visit him, but he's not close enough to the point where I get to see him often or at all. I haven't seen him in a couple years since I met him, I think. 1.5 years, when I met him. He knows who he is. Not the point here, but, like, I established that initial connection in person, and since then we've been on phone calls, we've been on video calls, and, we still get a good feel of each other just by, having that face-to-face personal connection in person. You can't have that if you never interact with someone in person. Like, that's how you can, your words can get misconstrued, people can misunderstand what you're saying with your words, the images and videos, they're not always fabrications, but oftentimes they're just highlight reels of your life. They're not showing the full picture of, like, everything of your life, right? Because nothing in your life is going to be 100% perfect in every aspect, even though the internet seems to make it seem that way, that everyone has their shit together, when in reality, none of us, most of us, almost all of us, even the most successful people, don't fully have their shit together. We're all scared, we all have our own fears, we all have our insecurities, and if you deny that you have any of those, you're probably lying to yourself to some extent. Because we're only human. We're not super robots. We go through emotions, we go through shit, and that's not an excuse to just let go of everything and just say fuck it, right? And not care about anything or not try to improve ourselves or have any ego whatsoever. I'm just saying this because, like, it's sometimes hard to disconnect reality from what, we see on the internet in any form or way. Because you got to remember, people, we want to save face, we want to, like, look our best selves on the internet, but we're not always our best selves. We're human. We like to screw around a lot. We make mistakes, but we do a lot of great things too, of course. And in order to, really connect and feel someone entirely for who they are, you got to get them in person, or you got to get them face to face, or hear their voice, see them. You'll never be able to do that if you don't do that. And that's like my one practical tip from this video, is to get out there more and be around people face to face. Whether it's people you already love and know, want to get to bond closer to, or new people that you, want to consider, being around more, right? And yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say for this video. Get out there more. What we really crave is not attention, but more so connection, okay? So keep that in mind next time you're interacting with people and really trying to, just enjoy yourself or enjoy the company of other people or another person in front of you. Think about that, right? That's a pretty beautiful thing if you ask me. It's simple. Most of the time it doesn't cost much money to talk to someone like this. Maybe hop on a FaceTime call, a Skype call, whatever. If you can't see them always face-to-face or not at all, right? But there's something to be said about having that connection face-to-face that you can never get just by seeing and interacting with someone via a text message or on social media or an internet. So with that said, give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that thumbs up button, hit that red subscribe button. And with that said, I will see you in the next video. Peace.